So today on Metal Nights with the Metal Coach, we are going to go through the top 5 Stryper albums of all time, according to me, the Metal Coach. And number 5, I can remember it well, it was 1988, In God We Trust. It was me and my buddies, Jason and Brad, man. We'd go out to Hastings Bookstore in Wichita Falls, and we waited in line to get that album. And, you know, back then, of course, it was either on cassette or it was on vinyl. CDs were just then coming into the mix. So we got that cassette, man, and we popped it in my buddy's Camaro. Man, we cranked up In God We Trust. And then, man, I just love the songs on that album. It was so polished. It was, you know, it was the 80s, so everything had that slick, polished sound to it. And this was, I mean, some people say this may be a little bit over-polished, but man, I love it. Had great quality songs like In God We Trust, the title track. Man, that thing was awesome. Just rumbling through the whole entire car. Always There For You, video hit, of course, on MTV. Keep the Fire Burning, The World of You and I, Lonely, and then probably one of my favorite songs of all times from Stryper is The Rain. Man, that thing just kicked you in the face and did not let up. Here's number 4 on the top 5 Stryper albums, according to the Metal Coach. It's 1985's Soldiers Under Command. Wow. I you know, just shortly after, about a year after I'd picked up the Yellow and Black Attack, and I saw the video for Soldiers Under Command on MTV, and I was like, man, I got to go get this album. Of course, you know, back then, you didn't have the internet, so you had Hit Parader magazine or Circus magazine, and you had to find out when album was released through that. So, you know, me and my buddies, we all went down to Hastings. We picked it up. We brought it home. I had it on LP, so I put that thing on. I had some Kenwood speakers at my house, and I cranked that bad boy up. And man, Soldiers Under Command just kicked me in the face. Hard, heavy, loud, and just blew me away from day one. And then, of course, you had Makes Me Want to Sing. Quality music, quality sound, great production. And then one of my favorite songs of all time, The Rock That Makes Me Roll. Double bass, slamming guitars, dual guitars, dual harmonies, classic chorus, awesome song. And then, of course, you had First Love, one of the greatest ballads that they've ever done, in my opinion. And then you had Surrender. 1983, this is the one that, in my opinion, put Stryper on the map. 1986, To Hell with the Devil. Man, can I remember when this one came out? We skipped school, actually, for this one. My mom probably doesn't know that, but oh well. I'm in my 50s, and she doesn't care anymore. These were the days of the MTV hits. You know, you had Free and Calling on You, and the one that took them from selling 500,000 albums to over 1 million albums was honestly the power ballad that just was awesome. And then, of course, you had one of my favorite songs of all time, The Way. Oz Fox did this crazy guitar trick on this thing that only a couple people can do. And this was a song written by Oz, guitar solo by Oz. Great song, epic, epic album. And, of course, you had More Than a Man. Great message, great song. Epic album, 1986's To Hell with the Devil, number 3 on the Metal Coach's all-time Stryper Top 5 albums. Okay, here we are. We're down to the last 2. When I tell you Stryper gets better with every album, you know, I have the last 2 are probably their best in my opinion, and they've come out back to back. So here it is. My number 2 of the all-time top 5 Stryper albums, according to the Metal Coach, 2022's The Final Battle. Not only is the artwork for the album cover amazing, the songs are amazing. Epic, epic album. It hits you right in the mouth from the transgressor to the end. There is no filler on this CD. This is great. Transgressor comes out. It's fast. It's heavy. It's hard. It's the song that Judas Priest wished they made, in my opinion. And then you have songs like Near, Out, Up, and In, Rise to the Call, The Way, the Truth, the Life, Ashes to Ashes, See No Evil, Hear No Evil, Till Death Do Us Part, the power ballad that I just love. And then No Rest for the Wicked. All right, guys, here we are. We finally made it to the end. It's number 1 of the top 5 STRYPER albums of all time. It's 2020's Even the Devil Believes. I love this album from the minute I popped it into the CD player and I put it on my turntable and all that good stuff. Great songs. I absolutely love Make Love Great Again. It's one of those albums, one of those songs that just makes you feel good. Let Him In, Do Unto Others, Divider. To me, Divider sounds like a song that Judas Priest would have made. Just kicks you in the face from the minute that opening riff hits. And then one of my favorite songs off the album, For God and Rock and Roll. Absolute brilliant album. Number 1 on the top 5 STRYPER albums of all time is 2020's Even the Devil Believes. Okay, guys, there you have it. The top 5 STRYPER albums of all time, according to the Metal Coach. Guys, thank you for joining me today. I want you to keep it fun, keep it metal, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys soon.